I over I over speculated of the how much I'm gonna pay. 3,800.
Hey there. Hey Tyson, how you doing? What? All right. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Sitting on my upper deck up here. Nothing. Overlooking Cebu City, Philippines. It's that girl, huh? Hi, how you doing? Hey guys, give me a like. Just kicking it here in the Philippines. Let me know where you're from. Check out my view. What's your brother's name? Travis. He died in battle. Shout out to Travis. Am I pronouncing that right? I hope so. Look at that view. It's Bohol, Philippines. From my jungle house. You're a real ghost? We got lots of ghosts here. It's the city of Bohol, city of Cebu over there. Across the ocean. That's spooky. It's almost Halloween. I guess that's when the ghosts start coming out, huh? Yeah, you can hear the goats down there, huh? Yeah, we got goats. We got a farm here, so there's another one hiding down here somewhere. Tied to the coconut tree down there. Oh, we got about 5 or 6. I think. We got a few cows. Got pigs. Got a chicken coop there. They just plowed the field. They just harvested corn. Field corn for the animals. Got a few pig pens across the way over there. It's our 3.5 hectare farm here. Yeah, nice view from up here. This is our upper deck. That's the jungles out there. It's all jungle. Lots of ghosts out there. King cobras too. King cobras, yellow cobras. Tarantulas, scorpions. That's our little dirt barangay road down there. And our driveway coming up to the house. It's a bunch of wood we just had cut with the chainsaw. Guys cut all this wood with just a chainsaw. 2x3s, 2x6s. Still got some more things to build. This is our upper deck here. Got a few nice chairs around. Our countertop here. That's our view out at our lookout deck here. Our stargazing lookout deck. That's all the wood that they cut today. All cut with the chainsaw. Cut the tree down pieces by chainsaw. We need to build some scaffolding and stuff, so I'm not sure what kind of wood it is. Maybe Gemelina, some other type of wood. Well, thanks for the subscription. Give me a like. Let me know where you're from. This is Bohol, Philippines. Home of the chocolate hills. The smallest monkey in the world, the tarsier monkey. Oh, you're from Cebu, huh? Yeah, it's right over there. Then you know where we're at. We're in Buena Vista, Bohol, straight across from Cebu. We can be in Cebu in 1 hour on Ocean Jet. Leave out of the port from Hitafi. It's just a 1 hour ride. I was in Cebu a few weeks ago. I went to the House of Lechon. Oh boy, that was good. They have some good lechon there. Yeah, we have a good college over here, Buena Vista Community College. It's very popular. All the kids go there. I don't know what the tuition is, but I know it's real cheap. Yeah, we're right in between Hitafi and Inabanga in Buena Vista, Bohol. So we're straight across from Cebu City. It's right over there. In the hills of Buena Vista, right above the college, right above Kangawa. In between two barangays, in between Kentuba and Lapay. They're doing work down in the valley there. They're building a reservoir for the rice fields. Got excavators down there and dump trucks. Someday we'll have a lake down here. See if I can zoom in on the work they're doing down there. That's all going to be a lake someday down there. Reservoir. Can't see it too well, all the banana trees here. But they've been working on it for years. Maybe in one of these years they'll be done. You know how things go here in the Philippines. Take their time. That's our view. Buena Vista, Bohol. Come in, say hi, let me know where you're from. It's Bohol, Philippines here. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you feel the need. I take most of my videos just from here on the upper deck. I got such a nice view up here, so most of my videos are just the scenery up here. If you're looking for girls, you go down below where the college is at. All kinds of pretty girls down there. But you gotta ask permission to videotape these days, so. Or just do a video on them, I mean. But, yep, we got a nice view up here. Jungles of Bohol. All that greenery. Give me a like. Let me know where you're from. Don't be shy. Come in and say hi. Maybe we'll have a decent sunset here tonight. I don't know. A little cloudy. But might have a decent sunset here. We'll see. The ocean out there. A little hard to see, a little hazy today. Can't see Cebu City too well. There's the buildings over there. Can barely make them out. Got some little sandbar islands out there too. Can take a pump boat too. Hey Mike, how you doing? Just showing off my view here from my upper deck, overlooking Cebu here. We got a beautiful view here. If you look out over the hills over here too, this is my view. Sit up here and drink my cup of coffee, or drink my beer or my mule. Yeah, the hills of Bohol. Yeah, it's a nice view here. I got this little area here. It's doesn't have a roof on it. I plan on getting like a telescope so you can look out at the stars up here. This is our upper deck up here. You can see we got some bench seats up here. Another little lookout spot right here. They're building a reservoir down below, so one day we'll have a lake down there. They've been working on it for years and years. But down here they're still working on it down here. Hey there, Lord King. Yeah, they've been working on it for years. I don't know when it's going to be done. It's afternoon for us here, but good morning to you. And this is our second home. We have another house that's behind the trees over there. It's like a 2-bedroom house. This is just like a little studio house. Just had a bunch of lumber cut with the chainsaw down there. We got to replace some of our gutters because they already started rusting out. You can see that gutter there. Some of the gutters that we got were not very good quality. So there's a few areas where we're going to have to replace the gutters. Just after 2 years. This is a big 1,500 liter water tank that feeds our kitchen, our dirty kitchen, and our laundry. And then we have another 1,000 liter tank over here that feeds our bathroom. And then we got our little mosquito net up here. And then this is our living area down here. Like I said, it's just like a little studio. No sinks in here. Our sink is in the dirty kitchen, so. And we got a countertop there. And our living arrangements are there. So just got a little kitchenette here. It's just like a hotel room. Just finished it not too long ago. Got our big screen TV there. Then our bathroom is here. All tiled. We just use a tub. The old style. My wife heats water up in the dirty kitchen for those cold days. But this is all just tile. Little sink. Yep, that's our bathroom. Storage area there. We're gonna put some cabinet doors, some wood cabinet doors on our closets and stuff. That's a closet there, so. Our windows here. We got screens on all our windows. Got screens that open inward. Like that. See the screen open inward and then the windows all open outward. Not sliding, we just have everything so we can open it all the way and let the wind in since we don't have aircon. Just got a little cooler there. That's good enough for up here in the hills. Doesn't get that hot. Oh yeah, let me show you the front. We got a nice little front patio here. Got some chairs. Got a gate to keep the dogs out. But yeah. And back here, our back patio. This is our back patio here, or our dirty kitchen. We don't even have an oven yet. My wife's laundry. Washing machine. It's our dirty kitchen. This is where we got our sink, and wife does all the dishes here, stuff. So just have our dirty kitchen here. A few more chairs back here. Some bamboo chairs here. And got different style of tile back here. We didn't tile this back section yet. I don't think we're gonna. We're just gonna leave it concrete. The roofing did end right here, but we added this because the rain started coming in on the back patio. So we just added this section of roofing here just to keep all the rain from coming into the back patio here when it starts blowing sideways. And that's we got our septic tank out on the side over there. We got pipes running to it. Toilet runs to the septic tank, and then the shower drain and everything runs off to a different area where we plan on putting some fruit trees. Yeah, we need to do a lot of cleanup work. We still got all kinds of stuff laying around here. Like I said, we just got done. We added this little secondary dirty kitchen area just to scrub the real dirty black dishes and stuff. So kind of this roofing right here kind of protects this back door over here. But yep. That's our little house here. Go back up. Go watch the sunset up here tonight, probably, if there's a decent one. It's our little screen door there, magic screen. That's our view. Just our little studio place here. Took forever to build. My wife's brothers did most of the work, so it was like 3 or 2 years to build, little by little. No music. Don't want to get any copyright violations. Hey, cool kid. Where you from? I know Lord King's from Iran, right? If Mike is still here, I hope James and Karen made it home safely. The seas looked pretty rough out there. And Roy, too. Roy was with them, right? Oh, let me set the camera up. Watch the clouds. Maybe it's going to be a decent sunset tonight. We'll see. Maybe. That's good. Yeah, I was a little worried about them. The seas were getting pretty big out there. I'm sure they're tired, man. That'll beat you up on the ocean out there. I'm sure they enjoyed their time there, Mike. Looks like you had some good times with the video, Kay. Yeah, I bet they sleep good tonight. All that bouncing and that takes its toll. Beat you up. The oceans will beat you up. Especially, I don't know how many, probably good 2 hour boat trip back to Panay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they got some work cut out for them when they get home, too. Usually when you're gone for a couple days, you gotta do some catching up. You might get a little bit of weather coming your way, Mike, pretty soon. I think there's a low pressure that's going to go right across Masbate. I don't think it's going to turn into a typhoon, but they're saying by Thursday, Friday, might get a little messy. Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on your plants and stuff there. Yeah, just be prepared. I seen it kind of developing, the other day. Doesn't look like it's going to turn into anything, but you always got to keep your eye out. Don't want any big typhoons rolling your way, not being prepared. Like, we're gonna miss everything down here in Bohol. I don't think we'll get anything, but maybe a little bit of wind. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just pull your boats in. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get that bad. I think if you double anchor them, you'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna get. But it's best to keep an eye out, though. Stuff can develop pretty fast out there, but it doesn't look very organized. So hopefully, no worries. My wife's down feeding the pigs, and my daughter's still in school. She'll be here pretty soon. She's just 1 year younger than one of your daughters. I think she's in 6th grade now, 11. She turned 11 in July. Although my daughter did spend the first 2 years in school in the U.S., so her English is pretty good, and she's learning by saying now too. So she doesn't have really too much of an accent. I think your daughters have a little bit more of the Filipino accent than my daughter. Here she comes. Let me go and lock the door downstairs.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
I want you.
What?
Say hi.
Hi?
That's it?
Yeah.
So is Girl Scout Day today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gonna go get undressed, change your clothes. Yeah, that's my daughter. It was Girl Scout Day today. It's my daughter, 11-year-old daughter. It's Bohol, Philippines. Straight across from Cebu City. Cebu City is right over there. It's a little hazy today, so you can't really see the buildings over there. But you can see all the city lights at night. It's the ocean out there. The Philippines. Hilltop house in the Philippines. It's the jungles out there. Oh, I don't say my exact location. Bohol is a big island. Even the whole area, the whole city I live in is a big area, so. They don't kidnap. I've been here for 3 years now. I know everybody around here. So my family, or my wife's family, is from here, so they know everybody. I feel safer here than I did in the U.S. Walk in the wrong neighborhood in the U.S. and I think it's even a little more risky. Yep, I live here. Been here for 3 years now. Retired here. Just got my permanent visa too, so I'm all legally good here. Not an illegal. That was kind of a hard process though. You got to spend 1 year on probation too. So when you apply, you're on probation for 1 year. Yeah, in the cities you got to watch out where you go. At night, I think the cities are a little bit more dangerous, actually, especially at night. Depending on where you go, though. Just got to mind your P's and Q's here. Start going out to the bars late at night and drinking too much and stuff. Then walking the streets by yourself at night. That could be a little risky. Croatia, yeah. That would be nice. Although the winter there is probably a little cold. It's never cold here. Yeah, that would be a cool place to go. I think they have some neat stuff to see there. Yeah. There's no age limit for drinking here. Philippines is really a free country. I mean, you can be 10 years old and ride your motorbike around. You might get caught, but usually I see 10-year-old kids riding motorbikes up and down the road. Yeah. And I don't know if there's a drinking age limit here. I don't know. Maybe going into the bars and stuff there might be, but I see kids drinking beer here all the time. Yep. And you can pack up your whole family in the back of the pickup truck and head to the beach. You don't have to worry about nothing here. The police will smile and wave at you. The only thing they're a little strict about is maybe you wearing a helmet on your motorcycle and stuff sometimes. They do set up checkpoints, and if you don't have your registration for your motorbike and you're not wearing a helmet, sometimes they'll hassle you a little bit, but oh yeah, there's lots of mosquitoes. You just buy those mosquito coils at night. I mean, usually they're only around at dusk in the morning, and then mainly at dusk. Just light up a mosquito coil on your patio by your door. That's why I have screens on all my windows here. Yeah, those green coils. Just fire up a couple of those. They do the trick pretty well. That's what's popular here is those green coils. Everybody buys them. Okay, Mike, take care. I'm old. I'm 64. I'm retired now. Retired from the U.S., from California. Yeah, we have goats. We have goats. We got a couple cows. There's a goat down tied to the coconut tree down there. We got a chicken coop down there. We got pig pens across the way. Yeah, we don't, they don't really eat them too much here. They just use them for grazing, cleaning up the jungle. I think some people do eat them here, but I don't. They just raise them and then they'll sell them. They'll sell off their babies, make a little money. Yep, we got everything. The only thing here is we rely 100% on the rainwater. That's why we got a big water tank here. And then we got another water tank over there. So we rely on the rainwater. There is a water station. They have a well and a pump, but you got to go down to that barangay road down there. It's right on the other side of that little dirt road over there. You got to fill up 5-gallon jugs and haul them back to your house. Someday we might we did dig a well down below, but it's just like an artesian well. It's not a deep well. It's just maybe 20 feet deep. And my wife's family uses the water. They go down there and wash their clothes and stuff, but you'd have to get an electric pump and pump the water up to your tanks, and then you got to filter it and stuff. So, I mean, it rains enough here to where we can just rely on the rainwater. Just collect it. We got gutters all around our house. And just this PVC piping going all over, and we collect all our rainwater. Be nice to have a boat here. Most of the boats here are like the pump boats. Yeah, the water here is undrinkable too. You gotta filter it. In the city, so you don't drink the water. Everybody buys the bottled water here. You don't want to run the risk of drinking the tap water here. You know, you'll end up getting sick. We buy all our water from a natural spring. It's very cheap. I think we pay like 50 cents for 5 gallons. And they deliver it too. Yeah, they use all kinds of engines here. I think the most common might be an Isuzu or Toyota, maybe. Everything's diesel here.
Money can pay the report.
Oh, did she?
1,200.
Oh, okay.
It's 9 pieces only.
Oh, that's all that was left was 9 pieces. It was all rusty too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just sold some of our leftover rebar to a neighbor. It was getting rusty. Got auto corrected. I hate that auto correct. I turn it off. It's annoying.
What?
The auto correct feature.
Ito one is fair carrot with chicas.
Yeah, this view never gets old. Those are jackfruit trees down there. Oh yeah? It's pretty tropical down there too. Dominican Republic. I did take a vacation to the Virgin Islands, St. John's. That was a beautiful island. Cinnamon Bay, Turks Bay. Then I took a boat over to the British Virgin Islands. I went to the baths, they call it, I think. That's the only time that I've been to the Caribbean. I just took one trip there to the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and then went over to St. John's. That's where I stayed in St. John's. But I'm in the Philippines now. Looks like we might have a decent sunset here tonight. Yep. Fresh fish, you can get that every day here. They do a lot of net fishing down there by the ocean. Spear guns too, they have their own handmade spear guns. Our niece's boyfriend is a fisherman, so he brings us fish occasionally. Some pretty good sized fish. Fresh as can be. They dry their fish here a lot. They have dried fish. That's what a lot of Filipinos eat in the morning, is dried fish and rice. Yeah, they have lobsters here too, but you don't see them too much here. I think they're like the Australian, the tropical lobsters. Lots of crabs here. They have mud crabs, and there's all kinds of crabs here. Certain seasons. Yep, sweet chili sauce. Yep, or sweet and sour. They make a sweet and sour fish too. Filipinos like their stuff sweet. Huh?
You show off your view?
Yep, just showing off the sunset. The Philippine sunset here tonight. Huh? Yeah. Can't see it. Go down over the ocean here. Philippine sunset. Cebu City over there. The ocean out there. Let me set this phone up so I can just set it up for the sunset. Yeah, they got snatch here too. Certain areas you gotta watch out. Pickpockets. Especially in Cebu. That's where you, yeah, not so much here in Bohol, but in Cebu. There's a few areas that were notorious for pickpocketers. Yeah, they kind of work in groups too, in the malls and stuff. There's robbers here too. They work in teams, right? Remember that was in the mall in Tagbilaran, right? I mean,
The Bodo,
yeah,
the guy know that.
yeah, but they're here too. Remember the guy? How about the guys that when we were buying the multi-jet too? Had a gun.
But I know them too.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb.
Yeah, you just got to be observant
Oh,
here.
come on. Let me continue winning.
We bought our little multi-cab. There was a guy there was a couple guys there that they were kind of shady. I think one guy was carrying a gun. They kind of look out for any opportunities to rob. So there's robbers. You just got to watch out. Just be cautious of people, and if you're carrying a large amount of money or in an area where they think you might be carrying a large amount of money, you got to be a little cautious. That's why it's good not to carry too much. Don't be flashy. Don't want to be flashy here. I mean, people have gotten killed for $1,000 here. Going to the bank. It's typical. Two guys will pull up on a motorcycle. One guy will grab your bag or whatever, and next thing they'll be gone in a second. And a lot of them are carrying a gun too, so if you start to fight back or anything, you run the risk of getting shot. But that's everywhere. I mean, even you go to the U.S., go to the wrong neighborhood and go to the wrong ATM, you run the same risk. I lived in LA, so there's there's neighborhoods there that you don't want to go in.
Lang!
Yep. Play the victim, huh?
But
Yeah.
you will eat whatever I do in the. I'm gonna make it like Arab chicken.
Like Arab food?
I get lip. I'm gonna ask lip to be.
You're gonna
Stir
Kara
fry.
gonna eat that? You gonna ask Kara? What does that mean? Spicy? Arab, does that mean spicy?
Not spicy, but with leaf.
Like Indian curry?
Maybe no. Maybe not. Just stir fry.
I don't know about that. No experiments. Don't experiment on us.
I'm not experimenting.
Yeah, you gotta break up those gangs. I lived in LA, not too far from Compton. So I know all about
Custom.
gangs.
Mention a place.
I don't live there anymore.
Regardless.
Oh, it looks like a pretty nice sunset tonight.
No, it's not winning time.
No, that was earlier.
No, last night.
Oh, last night?
Midnight kasi.
Midnight is winning time?
Midnight. Got tired. Look at my eye bags. Terrible. This stupid I think.
So when are we going to go to Todd Valerian and pick up our plate, huh?
Depends.
Yes, they can be. A lot of them aren't too smart. Okay, thanks a lot. Carmine Murray. Thanks for the subscription and the like.
Ragdag ka ni. Tsura ni mo ba?
That's good. That's where they belong. Problem in the U.S. is they let them out too soon. That sun is getting bright there. Yeah, in the U.S. they have that zero bail now. I mean, they let them out. It's like they don't even hold them. I'd be discouraged if I was law enforcement. Spend all your time, all your work just gets thrown out the window. Must be frustrating. Throw a criminal in jail and then the next day you see him out walking the streets doing it all over again. Yep. Yeah, it's like a revolving door. I guess it just becomes a joke to them. Just switch the camera around. That sun is getting really bright. Just enjoy the here till the sun goes down. Yes, thank you. It's just a little studio house on the hilltop. Took us a couple of years to build. My wife's family built it. Yeah, we're pretty high up on the top of a hill here. Got a nice view. Don't have to worry about flooding. Yeah, I paid them though. I mean, I gave them some wages every week, so keep them, keep their families fed. Labor here is very, very cheap. And they only make, what is it, it's like maybe 10 US dollars a day. The skilled laborers maybe make $12 a day, and then the unskilled laborers make about 8 or 9. So labor is really cheap here. I mean, like I said, there's so many fruits, and they do their own farming. There's cassava down here, bananas. This is all cassava here. Then they were growing corn over there. They just harvested all their corn. I think they're gonna plant peanuts next. We did buy a bunch of chickens. We used to have like 300 layer chickens that we had bought for the family. And they did that for a couple years, but they started fighting over who's going to do the work, and things got a little bit out of hand, so they just decided to let one person take over, and then after a while they decided just to stop doing it. But they had a pretty good egg business for a couple years. But that chicken coop is empty now. We do have some Rhode Islands over there. We have another little chicken coop over by the other house over there. About 30 chickens that we just get our own eggs from. So we got a constant supply of fresh eggs. And then we got a couple pig pens. We did have 2 sow pigs, and then we'd sell off the piglets. But now we're just down to 1 sow. And we got 1 piglet that we fattened up, 1 more to sell. But that's the life here. Raising chickens, farming. Got tons of bananas, coconuts. Peanuts. This is jackfruit trees here. We got our own jackfruit. Got a couple trees. One of her brothers makes charcoal. sells the charcoal. Yeah, it's the farm life. Not so much here. There's another island that they grow most of the sugar. It does grow here, though. They have a few sugar canes over by our other house over there. But there's another island called Negros that's really big on sugar cane. They have fields and fields of sugar cane. Not so much on this island, although it will grow. Yeah, they make their own charcoal. You know what makes the best charcoal is the coconut shells. Those make excellent charcoal. But usually they just make it out of wood. They just chop down wood and make the charcoal out of wood. But in some areas they make it out of the coconut shells. And then they make their own coconut wine too. They'll tie a bucket to the coconut flour and just let the flour drip into the bucket for like a month or so. And then they gather that all up, strain it, and they have a coconut wine. They call it tuba here, and they'll sell that. Jugs of tuba. I think the longer you let it ferment, the stronger it gets, but you can't let it ferment too long. Yeah, I don't know what percent it is, maybe 12%, or it's like a wine. Yeah, I think that's pretty common, even in the Dominican Republic too, making your own charcoal and stuff, I think. Pretty common, pretty easy way to make money. They sell bundles of firewood here too. I mean, we don't have an oven. We cook everything over firewood here. I have a spot for an oven. We may get an oven in the future. But for right now, it's been past 3 years I've been cooking everything on firewood. Yeah, 50 pesos for 20, 30. That's, I think it's a little bit more than that here. I don't know what they get for the charcoal, but I think it's a little bit more than that. I think we paid 25 pesos for a bundle of firewood. Charcoal might be a little bit more expensive. Yep, buy it all off the guy, make his day short. All the kids are coming home from school now. High schools go to almost to 4:30, 5 o'clock. School is a long day here. Although they do get a lot of days off. Yeah, it's good to take care of those guys that work hard like that. It's a hard life. Guys here all have a pretty hard life. They do a lot of hard work here. Wow, that's nice. Just come home and find all kinds of gifts for you. I guess people were showing their appreciation and didn't want to get recognized for it. Sun's gone down far enough now, it's not so bright. Wow, that's nice. All kinds of yummy. Leave you all kinds of yummies. Yeah, that's why they gifted you. I mean, they felt maybe a little bit of obligation to return the favor. Yeah, that is really nice of them. You know what they say, when you giving is better than receiving. Sometimes when you give, you end up getting 10 times, or some, yeah, when you give, sometimes you end up receiving 10 times what you gave. So I think that's God's way of paying you back. Wow. Yeah, you got some old families there that have some traditions there. Oh yeah, I bet they are. They're island people, so I mean, I seems like all island people. I mean, once you earn their respect and stuff, they'll do anything to help you out. It's the same here. The island people. It's like once you become their friend, they'll do anything for you. And a lot of them won't ask for anything in return. And calamities here too. They survive through typhoons and disasters, and I mean, even they don't have much, they're still, a day later, they're happy. Yeah, that's the best way to treat people. Treat people the way that you'd like to be treated. I think as long as you do that, you can't really ask for more. I think you'll be rewarded. Eventually, you will end up getting rewarded even more than you gave. Can see people off in the distance there. I'm sure they're making charcoal over there. Yeah, here too. I mean, it wasn't too long ago where they didn't really have horses here. Everybody everybody pretty much walked around here. There was just walking trails everywhere. Nobody had motorbikes. Very few had motorbikes. This all was just walked. My wife's family would walk for miles and miles and carry bananas and stuff to the marketplace. And my wife, she used to go down to the river down there, down below us here, and they'd fetch water in clay jugs and carry them back on the top of their head where they're building this reservoir. This was once a stream down there. Had a natural mineral area where the water dripped out of the side of the hill. That's where they get their drinking water from, and they'd fill up jugs. And the washing water, they just washed their clothes down in the stream. But they would gather the mineral water that dripped from the side of the mountain, and they'd carry it back up in clay water jugs. Maybe about 30 years ago, 30 or 40 years ago. And this was all just up here. There were no roads or anything. It was just walking trails. This road down here was just a walking trail. Yeah, I bet they had some nice coaches. And then once you got down to the main road, they had old wooden buses. The whole bus was made out of wood with bench seats on the inside, and the road that went around the island was all dirt. Those were different times here. It's developed quite a bit, but it's still a lot of areas that are very undeveloped. Yeah, selling horses. There are some horses here, but not a lot of people own horses. At least not here on this island. Maybe some other islands, they might have more horses, but there's not a lot of horses here in the Philippines. They're not commonly used. What they have is the water buffaloes, carabao. They use those to plow the fields. In fact, this hill down here was all plowed with carabao. My brother has a carabao. My brother-in-law has a carabao, and he uses it to plow the fields. He's got a few rice fields over on the other side over there too, and he uses the carabao to plow the fields. Couldn't get a tractor down here. We're on the side of a hill here, so that's what they use here. They use the water buffaloes. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nice sunset here tonight. Yeah, a lot of rice fields here. Down below, that's what this reservoir that they're building down here. Down below these hills here, there's a big flat area before you hit the ocean, and it's all rice fields down there. So this reservoir that they're building right here is going to irrigate all the rice fields down below. Yep, lots of rice here. That's their main dish here. They'll eat just a little tiny bit of meat with a mountain of rice. And of course vegetables. They like their vegetables here. Yep. Got to keep a layer of water, or you got to keep them hydrated. Otherwise, your crop will get ruined. They usually have a 3 You get really depends on the rain. There's no irrigation up here, so you really gotta the rain. If it doesn't rain, then your rice will get ruined. So my brother-in-law kind of stopped doing his rice fields because we did have a drought for a while, and he didn't. His rice field didn't really produce too good. So let me set my camera up here. Set it up for the sunset. Yeah, they grow their own tobacco here. Tobacco and coca, or what do they call it? It's what you make chocolate out of. That's big here too. Yeah, you can go down to the market and buy tobacco leaves. That's what most of them do, and then they roll it up into a. They roll it up with the cherry leaf, or actually you can buy the cherry leaves all pre-rolled. They call them long boy. And coffee beans, yep. Although this isn't very good, Bohol's not very good for coffee because there's no volcano. I mean, usually there's a couple other islands, Negros and Patangas. That's where you get the real good coffee. You grow them close to where the volcanoes are, where the ground is very fertile. But very good coffee. That's what we buy it online from those areas. We buy our own coffee beans and then we have a little grinder. We grind up our own coffee beans. Oh, Dominican, yeah, I bet you it's very good. That's all volcanic too. So, yeah, wherever you have volcanic, the ground is very fertile, good for growing coffee. I mean, coffee will grow here. We got a few coffee bushes or trees, and they produce a little bit, but it's more for just looks and smell. I like the smell. Yep, good as Hawaii too. Yep. The onions are pretty good too. There's certain areas in Hawaii too where they grow really good onions. They have pretty good onions here too. I don't see too many of the white onions. They're mostly like the red or the purple onion. Cebu over there. You can see some of the city lights starting to come on over there. Can't zoom in too good. You can see some of those city lights starting to come on over there. At night it all lights up over there. City lights coming on. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end this live stream. The sunset pretty much done. You guys take care. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for the like. Until I do my next live stream, take care.